What is good, YouTube? We are back with another motherfucking banger. As y'all can see, bruh, I know what y'all gonna say. Damn, fat ass nigga. Hey, bruh, get off my dick. Why don't you worry about yourself? You see how skinny I am, nigga? Do I really be eating that much? No, obviously not, nigga. Y'all gonna say, bruh, every time this nigga be making a reaction video, this nigga be eating. How the fuck this nigga gonna be getting weight? Just mind your damn business, nigga. Get off my dick. Okay? Just know I'm eating good, bitch ass nigga. Anyways. We got, I ain't gonna lie, it's a crazy title. Cult leader thinks he got away until 11-year-old exposes his dark secret. Nigga. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that's the title, you feel me? Bro, I seen this hoe, bro, it got posted like yesterday. It already has like, let me see. Bro, it got posted like what? This one got posted literally 2 days ago. Has damn near half a mil, bro. I seen this so instantly. I had to watch it, bro. I said. So shit. Enough talking. Let's get straight into it.
Say hey, wave in the camera. What's your name?
Pay attention to these children. They are just two of hundreds of kids who were reported missing by their parents between 1993 and 2001. This footage shows where the kids were found, a 400-acre compound isolated in a rural part of the state.
What the bro, that bitch was big as hell. You tell me ain't nobody noticed this shit? Bro, y'all ain't nobody noticed this just fucking asylum. I mean not an asylum, y'all know what I mean. But just this little fucking camp just in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. Ain't nobody was concerned about the shit or nothing.
In Georgia, where normally no outsider is allowed entrance, the footage shows
exactly. See,
was massive.
Cops ain't get a warrant on this bitch or nothing.
Pyramids, a towering sphinx, and strange monuments. Inside, everyone appears happy, waving at the camera, but behind the smiles, these people are hiding a.
Bro, no, I'm sorry. Fries cold as fuck and they just got dropped off. Ain't that some shit? Fries cold as fuck and they just got dropped off. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Whenever be working at Wingstop in Victoria, Texas, bro. Honestly, bro. Like on some real shit, bro. Fuck you. Like on some real shit, bro. I think every time I order Wingstop, bro, off of DoorDash, bro, shit doesn't come seasoned. Shit comes cold every fucking time. The fries are always cold every single fucking time, bro. The wings are never bro. When I say I can show you these wings, bro, and you gonna say, damn, what flavor those is? I'm gonna say I don't even know too much, bro. Look at them hoes, bro. You gonna tell them bitches? Mind you, extra seasoning. Mind you, extra seasoning. Nigga, I'm having to play hide and seek with this bitch to find the seasoning. At all, nothing on that bitch, right? Extra seasoning on the fries. No extra seasoning on the fries. Cold as hell. Bro, I'm telling you, every single time I order a Wingstop, bro, I don't know who the fuck, like, can't take simple orders over there or, like, you know, just doesn't want to do their job. But, you know, if you don't like doing your job, you know, quit that motherfucker, you feel me? Like, that's like me working at Walmart and just, like, complaining every fucking day about working with, like, people. You feel me? Like, nigga, if you don't like, nigga, you gotta make, nigga, it can't be that hard, bro. You gotta make wings and fries, bro. Shit can't be that hard, bro. Shit simple. Stop. Use that noggin of y'all's, bro. Come on. It can't be that hard, bro. Wings and fries, bro. That's all you gotta do all fucking day. Come on. If you don't like your job, just, you feel me, stop working. But that's not fair to me, to a nigga that hasn't ate all day. You know, finally get some food in the system, and my shit fucked up. That's why I'm pressed. That's why I'm on your ass. And I know who it would be, bro. It'd be the same motherfuckers that can't, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know how y'all can't. Like, I'm dead ass. Fries and wings. That's the only thing y'all make, and y'all can't even do that every single time. Oh man, on some real shit.
When the local sheriffs investigated the missing children, they were met at the gate by.
Whole time they closed in like an hour. Not even on some nigga order this bitch, and like on some right before they was gonna close on some dickhead shit. Nah, bro. Nigga order this hoe like a cool like hour 30, 2 hours before they was gonna close. My shit still came cold as fuck. My shit still came unseasoned. These niggas just don't like doing their job, bro. I hate a motherfucker that don't like doing
armed
their
men.
job.
While what really went on inside the compound remained a secret for decades, doctors in Georgia started noticing an alarming pattern. Multiple hospitals admitting dozens of children from the compound as young as 11 years old.
Like that should have been the first red flag. What the fuck? That should have been the first red flag. Are we dead ass?
Who were pregnant. The FBI quickly got involved, planning a raid on the compound to save the hundreds of children living behind the gates. But the FBI was afraid of having a repeat of the attack in Waco, Texas, a cult raid which saw dozens of young children murdered and sparked mass.
What the fuck did I miss? Hold up, my bad. Y'all didn't see that. Y'all didn't see that, bro. Y'all didn't see that, bro. Y'all didn't see that, bro. No, I didn't follow my mouth, bro. True. Bro, what the fuck did he just say? No, because I'm saying Waco, Texas, obviously, if you were from where I'm from, that's close, nigga, or you know where that is. Nigga, hold up, I ain't hearing shit about this.
The FBI quickly got involved, planning a raid on the compound to save the hundreds of children living behind the gates. But the FBI was afraid of having a repeat of the attack in Waco, Texas, a cult raid which saw dozens of young children murdered and sparked mass hysteria.
They, like, murdered because, like, they was finna raid them, and they was on some... Well, shit, we'd rather go out, you know, go outside then, you know. That's fucked up, bro. That's fucked up.
The FBI would have no idea what they were up against until one 7-year-old girl escaped the compound.
Hey, W little girl, bro.
Before it was too late, she was the only one who could expose the truth.
Oh, I thought they were gonna say only one that made it out. I was gonna be fucked up. Damn. The Nuwabian, I don't know, cult. Let's see, bro.
It's 1977 in New York City. 2-year-old Niki is living with her mother in a small apartment in Queens, New York, a neighborhood riddled with crime and violence.
There was a lot of gangs. There was drugs everywhere. Heavy on crime, heavy on murder, especially on Bushwick Avenue.
Every day, as Niki's mom leaves for work, she experiences the brutality of the streets of New York. She thinks about little Niki. This is not the world she wants her to grow up in, but with little money, the single mom doesn't have many options. But one day, everything changes when Niki's mother is approached by a man in a long white garment. He hands her a book and points at the address printed on the cover. That night, she becomes filled with curiosity and reads the book cover to cover, finally feeling that her prayers and hopes for a better life are being answered. Immediately, she decides that she will visit the man the next day. As she walks down the street, she proceeds with her usual caution, but as she approaches 717 Bushwick Avenue, she feels the air around her begin to change. Slowly, she hears the faint sound of a choir singing. As she walks in, she sees children laughing, playing, and running around freely in beautiful.
I'm still iffy about that shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what it's looking like, bro. Some shit you can just peep game, bro. If I'm walking in that motherfucker, I'm just peeping. It's not how I want it to be. Then I'm getting the fuck about that.
Garments. She comes face to face with an entire community, a community who preaches about their struggle while lifting each other up. After this first meeting, a new routine starts for the young mother. She begins attending the gatherings regularly, finally finding a place that feels like home. Slowly, the streets of New York feel safer with the help of this new community, and as the years go by, Niki's mom starts to change. She finally sees a future for her and her kids, one that is hopeful and full of possibilities. Niki, now 7 years old, starts to become more and more aware of her mother's faith, and for the first time since her mom's discovery, she tags along to a sermon with her. Niki's mom watches her daughter as she enters. Seeing her child carefree and surrounded by such peace and joy brings tears to her eyes. Behind this safe community is one man who made it all happen. It's charismatic preacher, Dr. Dwight Malachi York.
He could walk in this room and get along with everybody. He knew how to bring people together, and that was his personality.
The community, known as the Nuwabian Nation, had its roots in New York City back in the 1960s. At the time, the city was an even more dangerous place to live, especially for African Americans, who faced daily discrimination and violence in the years following segregation. Racial tensions were high, and the streets of New York were no less forgiving. Muggings, drug deals, and violent crime were a part of everyday life. So for many, the new community offered more than just a spiritual and cultural liberation. It was a safe haven for black residents in New York and across other cities along the East Coast.
For people of African descent, our history, our culture.
Like, I'm just so confused, bro. It can't be that fucking hard to make wings, bro. Not even actual wings, bro. These are nuggets, bro. I didn't even get wings this time, bro, because I already knew they was gonna fuck my shit up. So I just got boneless just to, you can't fuck up boneless, right? Like, no possible way. All you gotta do is shake some nugs around and call them wings, right? Nah, niggas at my wing stop, they gonna find a way. They gonna find a way every single time.
Severed by slavery.
This shit crazy. Only reason I mean this shit, cause when I say I did, I say ate shit all day, bro.
Says, oh, I have an answer to that.
That's why I'm so pressed about this shit, bro. Nigga ain't ate shit all day, bro. And niggas can't make some nuggets. Alright, cool. Alright, cool.
Asiatic black man, the maker, the owner, freedom founder, the father of civilization, and God of the universe.
And York says, well, why can't we have our own communities that are consciously planned for people of African descent?
And if you're not black, you don't belong in this room. All right now. It's a black thing. That's right.
York was an accomplished speaker who spent decades building this community. He often spoke about fighting for black Americans and had ties to the Black Panther movement. On the side, he was also a musician, producing his own smooth jazz, funk, and disco records. He was an artist, an activist, and most importantly, the leader of the Nawabian nation. His message of self-empowerment and strength only grew stronger into the 80s, and that's when, in 1986, Niki's family takes a big leap of faith. At just 11 years old, Niki officially moves into the compound in Bushwick, New York. Along with her two younger siblings, she's promised a roof over her head, protection, and the assurance of a better, brighter future.
It was an exchange from the hard knock life of being on the streets to moving into a community that was completely secured and protected by our own people.
But with their new lives come new rules, new customs, and ultimately, a completely new way of life.
My wardrobe changed, how we ate changed. We would study the Quran. We learned Arabic.
Damn, this is her now, bro. Fuck. That's live as hell, bro. Bro, shout out to her. That's cool as hell, bro. Damn, this is her now, bro. That's crazy. Wait, that means... Damn.
Arabic from Arabic
damn.
teachers.
The spiritual leader is particularly fond of Niki and her siblings and makes sure they're well fed, properly dressed, and kept entertained. He pays them close attention, greeting them warmly, checking in on their well-being, and ensuring they're included in community activities. For Niki, the attention feels comforting, special. In a way, she's found a new father figure to look up to, someone both protective and powerful.
A little after I joined the community, my mom became one of his wives.
See?
That meant I was one of
you
his...
feel me? Like, I'm telling you, like, nigga, there should have been one of his wives. If that wasn't the first red flag, I don't know what was. Bro, come on, bro. Y'all making it seem like this nigga was just the best person of all time. He was just doing good for all these little black kids, bro. No, this nigga was moving like Hitler. Like, I don't know what he was actually doing, but bro, no, this nigga was having wives. This nigga was, from what I'm seeing, it's not gonna look too good for bro.
children, and I looked up to him.
I'm not giving him any
That's
type
my
of credit,
dad.
nigga. They trying to paint this nigga I'm saying they giving this nigga a good ass picture as if like in 10 minutes this nigga not finna do some crazy shit. No, I'm knowing how this finna go down. You're not getting my respect. You're not getting my
Dr.
respect. I don't give a
Malachi
fuck.
Dwight
Oh, you took in this female. You took in all these kids. What did you do after that? No.
York is
No.
the center of the Nuwabian nation. He is
Don't care.
revered as their leader
Don't care.
and their savior.
You
He is
can-
the provider
you
of
can suck-
safety
you can suck
and
the-
hope.
you can suck
By
the
this
literal
point, there's over
back
1,000
of my balls, my nigga.
members, and their
I don't
community
care.
center in Bushwick is becoming increasingly crowded. It comes to a point where it's clear to York that they've outgrown the city streets, and a new chapter needs to begin.
A physical state with our own passports and our own tax system. I'm talking about our own nation, where no one tells us what to do but us.
Dwight York decides to build a new home for his congregation, and it will be over 900 miles away from New York, in the rural farmlands of Putnam County, Georgia.
We're driving cross country.
What the fuck, bro?
You see the rural areas that we weren't accustomed to seeing. We pulled onto the property and it was just open land. It was amazing.
The property was out in Putnam County in a very rural area, a little over 400 acres. Isolation was very much a factor. They were coming to Georgia. They were going to form their own nation, not subject to the laws of the United States.
Before York starts building in Georgia, he decides to fully overhaul the Nawabian nation doctrine, drawing from different cultures, religions, and mythologies from around the world to create a new identity for his community. He makes drastic changes to his appearance in his quest. One moment, taking on a Western persona, donning cowboy hats and boots. Next, he claims to be an extraterrestrial being called Yanan, and even going as far as calling himself Chief Black Thunderbird Eagle while wearing a feather headdress. He moves from one identity to the next until he lands on the perfect one that will define the new Nawabian nation. York gathers his followers for a sermon. There, he proclaims the true origin of the Nawabians,
I don't care.
that they are.
Bro, this nigga got pyramid. Like, I'm saying, like, this nigga was not. This nigga was moving like Hitler. What the fuck? This nigga has pyramids. Like, what the fuck? Look at how he's dressing these niggas. Look at how he's like. Bro, no. Like, I'm all for a motherfucker having like mob ties, nigga. You like, let's say you the mob boss, nigga. You having all your niggas wearing black, whatever. Cool. That's. I mean, that's still kind of like crazy. I mean, when I pop out, I'm gonna have my, my niggas gonna be official with it too. But it's like, bro, this is a different type of like, I don't know. It's just some type of like power. I mean, I know that's what it is. I know that's what he's doing it for. But it's like, I don't know, like, I don't know, bro. I would never like. I would never want to feel that power. Like, to know that I just, like, I have fully control over somebody, that's, I don't know, bro. Maybe that's just me, but, like, even if I, like, were to be able to do that, whatever, and have power over all these people, whatever, and have my own little cult, nigga, I don't think I would want, like, I'm dead ass, I don't think I would want that, bro. I think that would dead ass be unhappy. Like, yes, all these people around me can, whatever I say, so it's gonna happen. Yeah, it's cool, but bro, these motherfuckers are unhappy every single day. I'm like, nigga, what? I'm seeing these motherfuckers frown at me when I'm asking them to do, like, man, I couldn't, bro. I'm too cool of a person, bro. I couldn't even do it, bro. I'd be fucked up asking a motherfucker to do it. I'm like, hey, can you go? I'm like, hey, can you go grab me a glass of water? Actually, never mind, I'll go get. Like, on some real shit, bro. I'm like, hey, can you open the door for me? Like, actually, nah, let me hold the door for you. Like, I'm sorry, bro. I'm too genuine, bro. I
For a
can't
sermon,
even do it, bro.
there, he
I
proclaims the
couldn't even
true
do it, bro.
origin of the Nawabians.
Niggas that know
they
me, bro.
are,
Niggas
in
that know
fact,
me. You know me, bro.
descendants
I'm
of
too nice, bro. I couldn't even do it,
ancient
bro.
Egyptians from a different planet. His loyal followers welcome their newfound identity and quickly get to work. They begin building. A massive sphinx head is erected, towering over the previously abandoned farmland. Artists are hired, murals are painted, and before long, dozens of elaborate structures and several large pyramids begin
Bro,
to
that's
take
crazy.
shape. With each new structure, the place transforms into something so bizarre and theatrical, drawing more and more attention from their neighbors and passersby. Dwight and his followers name it Tamaray, Egypt of the West.
If you were coming into Putnam County on Georgia Highway 142, all of a sudden there are pyramids out there in the middle
Bro,
of
like, literally out of nowhere, like, bro, you can't tell me, like, the cops aren't, bro, come on. I don't give a fuck if I'm the cops, bro. I'm shutting this shit down. I'm getting a search warrant. I don't care what I have to do. I'm getting a search warrant, bro. I'm seeing all these people here. It's obviously not no, like, it's not no convenient park. It's not no, you feel me? Not no little activity area. No, this is dead ass just a big ass land for these niggas, bro. I'm raiding this bitch, bro. I'm getting all them poor little kids out there, bro.
It was
Like, that's obvious, bro. Niggas are driving past the hell every day, and niggas ain't think to, hey, there might be some fucked up shit going on in there. Nobody even bothered to check, nothing.
Have you seen their property out there?
Oh, I've seen it.
What do you think?
I think it's kind of strange.
Though the neighbors
Strange
are
as I
confused by
understand
the
it, bro.
strange new community, the compound isn't disruptive. The
No,
grounds
honestly-
stay tidy.
No,
There's
on
no
some real
noise
shit.
and no trouble. It's strange
That's
to look
I
at.
feel like that.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a weird thing, nigga. That bitch quiet all the time, nigga. That bitch that stay queen. It seems like nobody stay queen. My bad, nigga. It stay clean, nigga. Nobody be coming outside. That's even more kind of awkward. It's like, no way, like these niggas don't be. Ah, bro.
But
I'm
it
telling you, you
appears
need a whole
harmless.
bunch of red flags before the actual shit,
But the
bro.
truth is not what it seems, and what's really going on behind these walls is far more disturbing. 2 years after joining the Nawabian community, Niki finally feels settled in her new home. But then, one day, one of York's wives finds Niki alone on the grounds. She calls her over urgently, leading her to a private room, and that's when the woman tells the young teenager something she never expected.
One of the wives, she had a conversation with me and said, York would be the person that would teach me about sex, and she would help me and talk to me because, you know, these are things that you want to know as a growing woman.
In a state of shock, Niki doesn't know what to do or how to feel. She just listens. Maybe this is normal, and every other young girl in the community.
And her mom was okay with this shit, bro. Her mom was okay with this shit. Her mom brought her into this shit, bro. Her mom brought her into this shit. Went to go be one of this nigga's wives, you know, went to go be a little skeezer. And nigga went to go have no self-respect for herself. And that's fine. If you don't have no self-respect for yourself, that's cool. But why you gonna bring this little girl into this shit, bro? She don't got nothing to do with this, bro. You bringing her into it, and then now she's obviously getting ready to do something she's not supposed to be doing, bro. Like, that shit. L fucking mom, bro. I'm
Community
telling you,
gets the same
some people should not be having kids, bro.
talk from Dwight York
shit.
as part of his teachings.
Nigga,
After all, he is the respected
leader. You ain't
leader.
gonna have no self-respect for yourself, bro. At least have self-respect for your kids, bro. At least have some respect for your kids.
Prophet.
At least.
One of the things that he told us is the person who takes your virginity, that's the person that you're always going to be connected to and loyal to.
This nigga.
That's when the 45-year-old York comes in and locks the door behind him, leaving
Man, bro, niggas are weird.
him
bro.
and Niki alone in the room. The young teenager looks at the man she calls her father. Something feels wrong. Suddenly, a strong sense of fear washes over her. In that moment, the trust she once had in him shatters.
And he was just like, it's not a big deal. Like, why are you making this a big deal? It wasn't some.
Like I said, bro. L fucking mom. The fact that you even let this shit happen, bro. Fucking odd. The fact that it even got to this far. The fact that y'all had to drive so fucking far along to drive her and her little sisters over here, just for you to be a little fucking skeezer and having no respect for yourself, bro. Like, again, bro. Some people shouldn't have kids, bro.
Something that I wanted to do, and he just
Bro, I
kind
don't
of
even
held
want to
me
eat
down.
that shit no more. Like, I'm gonna eat it tomorrow, like when I wake up. But bro, that shit was ass, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was. I'm only gonna eat it just cause like that is a whole bunch of waste of food. I ain't gonna lie. So I'm gonna eat it tomorrow, but just right now, nigga ain't ate all day. I'll be damned. Feel me? I'll starve
Down
before
and
that
just
shit,
did
bro.
it.
Nigga, that's how bad it
I
is,
was
nigga. I'll
miserable.
starve
I used to
before that shit,
write
bro.
him many letters saying
Couldn't
that I
even
hated
do
my
it.
life, and you know, I wish I wasn't born, but there's nothing I could do about it. This is someone who, for all of my life, was our leader, our master teacher.
But it's like, bro,
So
y'all
when you-
should have. It's like, bro, you could have peeped. This nigga is obviously not the most all there in the head, bro. Like, come on, bro. Yo, mom is one of his wives. Yo, mom is one of his wives. You don't think this nigga has a little? He's obviously not all there. This nigga has a.
You have that
Come on, bruh.
ingrained in you.
I'm not trying to get on her ass,
don't
but
wanna
come on,
leave.
bro. Obviously, this nigga was not.
The world she thought she
all
understood,
there.
the people she thought she could rely on, all feels different now. Everything has changed, and there's no going back. Niki stays quiet, trapped by the rules, and by the eyes constantly surveying her, making sure she stays loyal and doesn't disrespect the leader by going against his teachings. With no one
the
to turn
fuck,
to,
bro?
not even her own mother, it feels like there's nowhere else to go.
It completely starts out with
This shit
gaining their
nasty.
trust. Your parent is telling you that this is God and this is our Savior.
Like, bro, literally, that's what I'm saying, bro. Her mom was over here making it seem like she finna get right. She finna, you know, start doing good for herself. And the whole time, you bringing your daughter into a cult, you finna have your daughter. Nigga, hey, I would love to catch a fade with my dudes, bro.
So
I would
they
love
believed
to
they
catch
were
a fade with
supposed
my
to do
dudes.
whatever
Simple.
they needed to do to please
Because it
him.
wasn't even like she just did her, bro. No, bro. She had siblings too, bro. It wasn't even like her doing it to just her is already off the rip wild. No, she did it to multiple siblings, bro. Like she brought multiple kids to come do some weird shit, bro. That shit. And then you gonna be in this nigga wife on, like, come on.
He lives in fear,
Worst mom of all
harboring a
time,
secret that
deadass,
she
I ain't
tells
gonna lie.
no one. Everyone in the community acts normally, praising Dwight York, worshiping their leader, not knowing the darkness this man possesses. But as the teenager grows up, something inside her tells her that she's not alone.
I started seeing the patterns of certain things. It started to remind me of how miserable I was when things started happening to me.
York's power has only grown, unchallenged and out of sight. A part of Niki knows she needs to escape to save herself and the other children, but the fear of leaving behind everything she knows, everything she has ever had, is strong. Having been herself a victim of Dwight York is one thing, but seeing the same thing happening to younger children is another. In spite of years of
Nigga
manipulation and grooming, Niki can
Fucking
still see
oddball.
how wrong everything is. Over time, she realizes that she needs to escape, not just for her sake, but for all the other girls who need to be protected.
Being in a space that's supposed to be holy and pure and protected and happy, but we're miserable, times keep getting worse and worse. And I was scared to leave because I'm not going to be protected. I don't know anything on the outside. But some parts of me was like, I'm willing to go to the unknown.
However, her mother doesn't see it that way. For her, the community is what saved her and her kids from the dangers of the world. So when Niki gathers up the courage to confess her plan, her mom's reaction takes her by surprise. The side she has chosen is not her daughter's, and that's when a campaign of intimidation and pressure begins, led mainly by York, but also by her own mother.
That's, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Dead ass, bro. All I need is 30 seconds. That's all I need. That's all I need. 30 seconds, bro. That's all I need. All I need, 30 seconds, bro. I promise you, 30 seconds is all I need. And with this nigga too, I ain't gonna lie. Bro.
Despite the heartache,
These niggas
Niki
are,
tries
like,
to stay
just
strong,
weird. I
with
don't
no
know, like,
family on the outside
I be
to
asking
help.
myself how the fuck people are like. I be asking myself how the fuck people like this are like alive and just on this world. But I see shit like this every day, and you know, you know, I never find an answer. But I'm not even not a surprised thing. But it's just like, damn, bro. I don't know, bro. It's just like, cause I keep questioning myself, like, damn, how the fuck does motherfuckers like this just keep, you feel me? Like, how does that shit happen? Like, why does he allow that to happen? You feel me? But I just found it better to just start questioning that shit, bro. I mean, man, I don't know, bro. I just, obviously not everything can be perfect in the world, but it's just like, damn, bro. Shit not fair sometimes, bro.
Her. She
I ain't gonna
tracks
lie,
down
I ain't gonna lie,
former
to
cult
life be, bro. Life just be not fair. That's the only thing. That's the only thing that just be piss me off. Life just be not fair like a motherfucker, bro. Sometimes you can't do shit about that. Like, dead ass.
member,
Should be
now
second,
living
bro.
in Atlanta, who offers her a place to stay while she reaches safety. Meanwhile, York is furious to see one of his daughters trying to leave him. The betrayal is huge, and his pride is on the line. Niki, by openly rejecting him, has cornered him. That's when York takes an unprecedented decision. In an attempt to save face, Niki is not leaving him. He is the one kicking her out.
The day I left, I was scared and numb and feel like this is it.
Nigga, he kicked her out?
If I'm gonna die, then at least I made that one thing that
Damn,
choice
bro.
of my own, because I didn't have any choices. I had to do what I was told the whole time.
Her mission is clear: expose the disturbing truth about York's cult and save the children still trapped at the compound before it's too late. But unbeknownst to her, the FBI is already on it. For years, the FBI has been quietly building a case against the cult leader. ever since they started receiving the most unusual phone calls from across the country, calls from parents who all had missing children.
Bruh.
We would get calls from a mother or a father. My daughter's down there in a cult. I can't get in touch with her. I don't know what's happened. Can you try to find out from me? But I would go there. There's always an armed guard at the gate. You know, they wouldn't let you on the property.
An armed guard? Like, come on, bro. Why do these niggas have armed guards on this little ass plantain? Like, come on, bro. Niggas are doing some weird shit. You didn't, bro. Come on, bro. You didn't. Come on, bro. I don't know why it took y'all this long to even do that shit in the first place, bro. It wasn't fucking science. It wasn't fucking rocket science, bro. These niggas had security guards around this bitch, bro. Why else you need security guards in some place you don't? Come on, bro. 2 of them, 3 of them, too. Come on, bro.
At that time, I didn't know what was going on.
Then, doctors from the surrounding area started sounding the alarm. They were uncovering a horrific pattern. Girls as young as 11 years old were showing up at hospitals pregnant. As they traced their location,
this nigga was, bro. This nigga is fucking nasty, bro. I hope you fucking just rot is dead ass a word that I would want to times 10 by so much, bro. Fuck a rot, bro. I hope you dead ass. I hope you, bro. Nigga, I hope you drown in that bitch, bro. I hope you drown, nigga. I hope you drown in hell, bro.
they all came from one place, the Nuwaubian compound. While agents continue their investigation into York, there's growing concern about the potential violence and innocent lives that could be lost if the FBI confronts the community leader directly at the compound.
We had received information over the years that he had a stockpile of weapons. We were concerned about a shootout.
York becomes increasingly aggressive and reckless, appointing armed guards to guard the gate, while the locals of Putnam County become even more wary of their strange neighbors as things escalate.
When I went by there one morning, they're marching around with guns, and I just don't think that's the thing to have.
When you're met with armed individuals who claim that they're not subject to your laws, armed conflict is usually instantaneous.
We're going after the leader of a cult. How are we going to do this? How do you infiltrate a cult?
It's clear that something sinister is happening at the compound, but with no witnesses willing to talk about it, authorities are left in a tough spot. Both the FBI and law enforcement in Georgia don't want to have a repeat of Waco.
We have what appears to be a fire going on right now, raging at the Branch Davidian compound.
In 1993, in Waco, Texas, just 1 year before the investigation on the Nuwaubian Nation leader Dwight York began, a 51-day standoff between the FBI and a religious group called the Branch
51 fucking days, bro.
Davidians ended in a deadly fire, resulting in 76 deaths, including 25 children.
R.I.P., man. It's this, bro. I don't know, bro. Shit just sucks, bro. Shit sucks.
What began as an attempt to serve a search and arrest warrant escalated into one of the most tragic events in U.S. history. The aftermath sparked outrage in the media, with witnesses and survivors criticizing the government's handling of the situation. Now faced with the same fear, authorities
I understand, but who could have really prepared themselves for that, bro? What I would say is, how the fuck did y'all give them 50 days? Y'all gave them 50 days to cook up a plan to... Bro, I thought a raid was supposed to... A raid at least, I'm thinking 2 hours. Obviously, if y'all start going to war, you feel me? Okay, maybe an extra 2 or 3 days, maybe a week, maybe. If y'all start really banging it out, you feel me? Then okay. Bro, I don't know how big they seen, but bro, FBI? Y'all niggas should have walked in that bitch, got shit done, and nigga got all the kids out of there, bro. How the fuck 50 days? You know, I ain't talking shit about, you know, they gonna come get me, you feel me? I ain't talking shit too much, but nigga, 50 days? FBI? I know this. I know a SWAT team that would probably, I promise you, I could get a SWAT team and get, literally, they could probably do better than you, nigga. 50 days? It took y'all to... Bro, y'all gave them too much time. Y'all let their minds literally wander, and that's the option they chose, bro. 51 days. sitting back thinking of a master plan. Come on,
Deeply
bro.
concerned about how to handle.
I'd be mad. I'd be mad at the FBI too. I'm like, y'all niggas gave them 51 days to cook up whatever the fuck they wanted just for them to do some bullshit. I'd be mad too. They better handle this one better on God.
For nearly a decade, they did everything to build a strong case against the leader. But what they really needed was a real victim statement. Someone on the inside who knew what was going on to expose the truth. And that's when Niki, the girl who had just escaped, decides to come forward.
He took advantage of
Bro,
our
that's
work, our
crazy
bodies, our minds. He had us fooled. He doesn't get to have the last say in that.
Finally, with the survivor on the record, authorities have enough evidence to make their move. On the morning of May 8th, 2002, Sheriff Sills and an army of over 200 deputies, U.S. Marshals,
hey, good shit,
and FBI tactical agents get ready to bring in Dwight York. The difficult part is that they need to prevent York from rallying his followers to violently resist the police upon entry. If this goes wrong, it could quickly turn deadly, and they know a lot of children are on the premises. That's when Sheriff Sills comes up with a plan. The first step will be closely tracking Dwight York, patiently waiting for him to leave the compound before the raid.
The FBI had him under surveillance.
Oh, they said wait till that nigga leaves, so he won't have no contact. I mean, he might still have contact, like over a phone or something. But if they moving so fast, he not gonna have no time to, you feel me? He not gonna have no time to say no shit to, make him no plan. If they get that nigga going out that bitch fast, no bull. Okay, they think it's smart. Okay.
And by air support.
Hours pass. The authorities wait in silence, in fear of what comes next. Finally, the gates of Tamaray open. They spot a sleek, black car leaving. The FBI agents start following it, doing their best not to get spotted.
We learned from radio communication that his vehicle had pulled into a parking lot of a grocery store. The SWAT team was there and the arrest teams. Our job was to make sure we could identify him.
FBI agents hold their breath, waiting for the car door to open. As they wait hidden in the parking lot, hoping Dwight York has been the man in the vehicle this whole time, one miscalculation could risk the entire operation. If it's not York, they can't risk the leader discovering that they're coming for him while still protected at the compound.
Nigga.
Then, the car door swings open. A man exits from the back seat. The surveillance team confirms it. It's Dwight York walking out of the car. Now is the time to strike. The agents make their move just as planned. With meticulous coordination, they quickly move out of unmarked vehicles, approaching York, who, surrounded by a swarm of armed agents, finally has nowhere left to run, and the team makes an arrest. Now, it's Sheriff Sills' turn to complete his mission. He swiftly leads a convoy with dozens of local and federal officers into the gates of Tamaray, but not without caution. Hundreds of innocent children and their families live on the grounds. Despite anticipation of resistance and retaliation, they enter without force through the main gates.
As the deputies swarmed in, we created a big perimeter.
The raid was a show of force involving hundreds of local and federal officers.
After years of fear, secrecy, and abuse, Tamaray finally comes to a quiet end. The operation is successful and without any violence.
I remember thinking,
shout out all these FBI agents, shout out all the federal agents, shout out all the local. Hey, man, appreciate y'all, bro. Shit real.
We are going to prove this case. We are going to get some closure for so many victims.
Now, with York in custody and the Nuwaubian compound disbanded, Putnam County law enforcement continues building their legal case against York with the FBI. For nearly 2 years, they gather more witnesses, expert testimonies, and countless pieces of evidence.
They trying to put that
York
nigga.
absolutely
They trying to put that nigga. They trying to, or did they already? I'm not sure.
Because all his secrets would come out.
At the beginning of January 2004, Dwight York's trial
begins.
begins. He faces charges for several counts of child abuse, rape, racketeering, conspiracy, and tax fraud. While York sits in the courtroom finally facing accountability for his horrific crimes, the survivors sit together, hand in hand. Among the survivors is Niki. She looks at York. He is no longer the self-proclaimed god and prophet she once knew. To her, he just looks like a regular old man. his hair turning gray and his body appearing frail in an orange prison jumpsuit.
Nigga.
I hadn't seen him
Nigga ain't
in
fucking nobody no more. Nigga, he's a human being just like the next person, bro. Y'all was overwhooping this nigga, treating him like fucking God on this nigga dick. Whole time this nigga's a regular human being just like y'all. A weird ass nigga a weird ass human being at the end of the day. Fuck.
3 years.
Treating this nigga like he's some
And
crazy.
Actually, it was kind of liberating
Nigga's a
because
regular
I felt like
he's a regular lame
he
nigga.
can't tell me anything.
He's a regular lame
He
nigga.
can't make me do anything. That was the first time of me getting my power back.
Niki stands with her head high, nervous, but with strength. She walks toward the witness stand to testify against the man who once had so much power over her.
One witness would lead to the next in terms of identifying victims. And in the end, we identified and interviewed at least 40 victims.
After 3 weeks of testimony, on January 23, 2004, Dwight York is found guilty on 11 of the 13 counts and sentenced to the maximum penalty. Among the litany of state and federal charges against him,
Face of a weird ass nigga.
York pleads guilty to 74 counts of child molestation. The interstate
Bro, what the fuck?
charges against him. York pleads guilty to 74 counts of child molestation. The interstate
74 fuck, like, come on, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro, niggas be weird, bro.
transportation of minors for
Niggas be
criminal
weird,
sexual
bro.
activity, conspiracy, and racketeering.
York is currently serving a 135-year federal prison sentence on lockdown for 23 hours a day. He has exhausted all of his appeals, and that's where he will remain. Justice had been served for these victims.
What that sentence does too is assures these people that they can now walk with their head high, pursue their dreams.
After York's conviction, Niki moves to South Florida with a new lease on life. There, she pursues her GED and finds her passion as an artist with a mission to serve the community and empower others. In 2015, Niki starts an organization called What's Your Elephant, which uses the arts as an avenue to challenge social norms. For the last 20 years, Niki has positively influenced her community. Dwight York called himself a leader, but
That's
Niki
live, bro.
actually became one.
You feel me?
He had us fooled.
Hey, that's live, bro. I appreciate it, bro. She could have, you know, had all this trauma, had all this whatever, and, you know, been one of those people that, man, I'm gonna let that affect me. Nah. As soon as she left that place, nigga, she started getting right, nigga. As soon as she left that bitch, got her GED, got right, nigga, started influencing other people. Hey, bro. That's a go right there, bro.
He never cared about us. He took advantage of
And she saved all these people on top of that, bro. Fucking goat, bro.
our work, our bodies, our minds. Now that he's in prison, he's living how he forced us to live while he took advantage of us.
Not even, girl.
He doesn't get
not
to
even.
have the last say in
You know,
that.
not even. He having it good in there, bro. He should be experiencing a whole bunch worse, but you know we ain't even gonna get into that. But
Her strength to stand up
he
for
ain't-
herself
he ain't
and for
at
others
all.
hasn't gone unnoticed. In 2004, after testifying against York, she received the Louis E. Peters Memorial Service Award, the highest civilian humanitarian award in the U.S.
bro, congratulations, bro. I don't even know who this female is. I'm so proud of her, bro.
Through her determination to
live.
turn
It
her
looks like
pain
she-
into
bruh.
purpose, Niki continues to work with underserved communities, supporting them to speak their truth and share their stories. Today, she stands as a true leader, proof that even in the darkest chapters, healing and purpose can emerge.
Hey, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that was a beautiful fucking video, bro. That was a beautiful fucking video. Hey, bro. Oh, peep. That was a beautiful fucking video. Man, shout out to Unseen, shout out to Niki Lopez, and shout out to... Oh, I was about to shout, you feel me? I was about to... we don't want to shout them niggas out. Hey, bro. Shout out to Unseen, shout out to Niki Lopez, man. This was a great fucking video. Hope y'all enjoyed that one, bro. I enjoyed that one. Damn, another long ass video. I mean, this one was gonna be long regardless, but low key, I thought it was gonna be longer. I hope y'all enjoyed that one, bro. That was pretty much it, bro. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Other than that, bro, stay posted, bro. I know we've been posting. We've been posting crazy, bro. Stay active, bro. A nigga gonna be on this bitch posting. I promise y'all. I'ma fuck with y'all when I fuck with y'all. Peace.